8 tips. That's what we're covering today. And every single one of these comes from real miles on the road, not a textbook. If you're standing on the edge of the RV market trying to decide if this whole lifestyle is even for you, or you already know you want in and you just don't want to get burned on your first purchase, this one's for you. Some of this is going to sound like opinion, and honestly, some of it is. But it's opinion built on a lot of trial, a fair amount of error, and watching other people make mistakes. I got to skip because someone warned me first. That's what I'm trying to be for you today. Tip number 1, try before you buy. First tip, and it's the one people never expect. Don't buy an RV yet. Rent one, borrow one from a friend for a weekend. Get a small taste before you commit real money to it. Here's why that matters. There's a big difference between being curious about a lifestyle and being locked into it. A rental lets you test the waters for a couple $100 instead of finding out the hard way after a huge purchase. That boondocking in the middle of nowhere with no signal isn't actually your idea of a good time. Some people rent an RV for the first time and fall in love instantly. Others realize pretty quickly it's not for them. Either answer is a win if you find it out before you've spent tens of thousands of dollars. Tip number 2. Talk to an actual human. Second tip, at some point before money changes hands, actually talk to the person or dealership you're buying from. Not just text, not just a listing description, a real conversation. This matters most when it comes to towing capacity and vehicle compatibility. I get messages constantly along the lines of, I've got a half-ton truck, can I tow this trailer? And the honest answer is, I don't know yet, and neither should anyone who hasn't asked you real questions about your specific setup. Engine, axle ratio, payload rating, all of it. If someone gives you a yes without digging into those details, that's not someone looking out for your safety. A quick phone call can save you from towing something you were never actually equipped to tow. Tip 3, consider buying used first. This one might be the biggest tip in the whole list. For a first RV, seriously consider the used market before jumping straight to new. The upside is real. A used rig costs less. It's already taken its first depreciation hit, so you're not the one absorbing that loss, and it gives you an easier exit if the lifestyle isn't what you expected. The downside is just as real. Most used RVs are sold as is. Manufacturer warranties rarely transfer, and financing terms are sometimes less favorable than they are for new units. Some campgrounds even have age cutoffs, often somewhere around the 10-year mark, so an older unit might limit where you can actually stay. Weigh both sides. For most first-time buyers, the lower price and lower risk of used still wins out. Tip number 4, get it inspected. Whether it's new or used, private seller or big dealership, hire an independent RV inspector before you close the deal. And don't let the dealer at the dealership convince you to use their, quote, their reliable RV inspector, unquote, because I've heard lots of horror stories where sometimes the dealership has that RV inspector in their pocket. So do not follow their advice. Go out and find your own independent RV inspector who has no connections to the dealership. Think about it this way. You can't buy a house without an inspection. The bank won't allow it. An RV can run you just as much money, sometimes more, and yet people skip this step all the time. A few $100s for an inspection is nothing compared to discovering a hidden issue after you've already signed. And here's a tell worth remembering. If a dealership pushes back on you bringing in your own inspector, that's a red flag worth paying attention to. Just grab your things and walk away. Tip number 5, ask exactly what's included. Sounds obvious, but people skip it constantly. Before you buy, find out precisely what comes with the RV. Does it include the battery, the hoses, the leveling blocks, the sewer kit, the hitch, components? Don't assume. Every seller sets up their listing differently, and the gap between what you assumed was included and what actually shows up can turn into an unplanned few $100s in accessories you now have to buy separately. I spent 17 years as a contracting officer with the Army Acquisition Corps, and if there's one habit that world drills into you is this: verbal promises don't hold up. Written terms do. Get the list in writing if you can. Number 6, put money down. If you're financing, and statistically, almost everyone is, put down whatever you comfortably can. A down payment does a few things for you. It can get you a better interest rate because it lowers the lender's risk. It also protects you down the road. If life throws a curveball and you need to sell or trade out the RV early, having equity from day one means you're not stuck upside down on the loan. At minimum, try to cover your accessories and taxes out of pocket instead of financing them. Paying interest on a hitch for 5 years is not a great use of your money. Tip number 7, record your walkthrough. When you pick up your RV, whoever hands it over is going to walk you through the systems: water heater, propane, slide outs, electrical, all of it. Record the entire thing on your phone. Here's why. Pickup day is a blur. You're excited. There's a lot of information coming at you fast, and there's no way you're retaining all of it in the moment. Having that video means you can go back home, sit in your actual rig, and walk through it step by step while watching the recording. It'll save you more headaches than almost anything else on this list. Tip number 8, ask questions more than you think you need to. And here's the pro move. Mix in 1 or 2 questions you already know the answer to. If you can see from the listing photos that the belly is enclosed, ask anyway, does this have an enclosed underbelly? And see if you get an honest answer. You're not just gathering information at this point. You're finding out whether this is a person or dealership you can actually trust with a big purchase. If the answer doesn't match what you already know, that tells you something important before you've handed over a dime. One last thing, don't go it alone. Camping is a community, and there are people out there who genuinely want to help you succeed at this. Don't be afraid to ask questions publicly. Admit what you don't know, or reach out when something isn't working the way you expected. The RV world is full of people who've made every mistake on this list already and are happy to help you skip them. That's all 8 plus the bonus. None of this is complicated, but it's the kind of thing that's easy to overlook when you're excited about your first rig. If this helped, share it with someone who's about to take that leap, and I'll catch you on the next one. Stay safe, and I'll see you down the road.